Wendy uses her art as a platform for expression. Her style is influenced by neo-modern expressionism in her work, which is evident in her expressive and textual brushwork. Her influence in her work is likely also attributed to her extensive education in theology. Spirituality seems to be very prevalent in her work as means of communication. At first glance, the initial vibrancy of the painting is striking. The layers of green and gold accents create a sense of life and rebirth, prosperity and good fortune. The composition of the painting, especially the gold and black swirls on the top of the painting, resemble a tree of life. The tree of life is a religious symbol that holds different meanings in mythologies with various religions. Generally, the tree of life symbolizes resilience and stability. That being said, the vibrancy of the gold on top of the painting largely contrasts with the darkness of the bottom half of the painting. Wendy used a variety of shades of red and hints of black in what appears to be roots of a tree. Red and black are both colors and shades that represent death and misery. The darkness of the roots may represent dark histories being buried, such as the genocide of indigenous culture and history. Canada was built upon the suffering and disadvantage of indigenous people. At first glance, this painting looks very joyful and spirited. The path leading up to the red building can represent the exciting life one may lead. Yet we agree that the red building is the dreaded destination. The red building contains many sharply painted lines and dark, rich colors. There is also the feeling of being trapped, as there is only one place the path takes the viewer, and because of the fence on the left of the screen and the forest toward the right. The one-point perspective gives the point of view of having only one place to go, being the red building as well. There is also an ancestral vibe regarding family destiny. This being that many people are doomed to family destinies and are stuck in one path for much of their life. Our first impression regarding this painting was a distinct feeling of darkness. The deep shades of blue and purple give off the feeling of nighttime and the nightlife that ensues in Waterloo. The feeling of danger is linked with the nighttime on the street, which is seen with the potential lightning bolt that is hitting a building in the series in the background. Another thing our group noticed was that this painting could be representing an alternate universe, as is seen with multiple moons in the sky and the purple flowing water. The purple could represent both royalty and wealth and the feeling of extravagant living. The wheels of color can represent the beautiful and increasing diversity that is seen around the campus of Waterloo and also the city. Although diversity is throughout, there is still a number of barriers between people as is seen in this painting by how the colors are not blended or mixed as well together. The gold that is splattered along with the other colors can represent the similarities that different cultures group have. It can also be the influence that each culture can have on each other, whether it be traditions, standards, or social norms. Each culture can have an impact on others. At first glance, we thought this painting looked like a set of angel wings. This, along with the black line painted in the center and the vibrant shades of red and orange, give a representation of rising above. Red and black are often known for symbolizing evil and sins as well as danger and rage. The pink and purple contrast with the black, and red represents love and royalty fighting its way through the evil. The tall black line can also be said to be evil cutting through virtue. This painting is a wheel divided into 4 quadrants. We looked at this as the cycle of life. We stated that the top left quadrant was the starting point, being the beginning of life. This is lively, natural stage of life. It represents freedom in the purest form. There is also feathers representing animals and their freedom in the wild as well. The top right section is the middle of someone's lifetime. This is where many ups and downs have already occurred, as can be seen with the bright colors of gold and green and the darker black and grays. The handprints represent different people that have impacted their lives. The bottom right section stands out with its eccentric shade of red. This is what we said was the ending of someone's life and their death. There's even more black in this section and less gold representing instability. There is also a bird flying away as if it's trying to escape death. The final bottom right quadrant represents reincarnation. There is more black during this section, but also more green. The strokes are smoother and the texture isn't harsh. When comparing the paintings, there are gold accents within all the paintings which can be associated with wealth, status, but most of all spirituality. The paint splatters, while seeming accidental, serve a deliberate purpose throughout the paintings which can be interpreted in various ways. When looking at the shape of the painting, it seems to have an effect on the manner in which to interpret the meaning of the painting, using either a circle, rectangle, portrait, or landscape style. When looking at the paintings in contrast to one another, the color choice she uses is unique to each painting. Also, while some meanings are very clear, others are meant to have the viewer look for a deeper spiritual meaning. Lastly, her art is largely based around expressionism and abstract styles. Both styles distort objects, however, expressionism evokes emotion through the distortion.